Salve a tutti, sono Almarok e benvenuti in un nuovo video. Oggi siamo qui per fare un'intervista ad Apollyon, noto per essere bassista, batterista, chitarrista e cantante degli Noir, oltre che per essere stato bassista degli Immortal e membro anche dei Dødheimsgard. Prima di iniziare lo ringrazio per la sua disponibilità, per aver accettato di essere qui oggi. Vi lascio l'intervista e vi auguro buona visione. Nice to meet you, thank you for staying today.
Thank you.
Why you started to do music, why you started to do with metal music, the beginning of your career and your best influences.
I don't know. I was always interested in rock and harder music. Always, I was looking always for harder stuff. First, it was only Kiss, and then and then there was nothing. And then I saw Slayer on TV. Hello 8 live from the Combat tour in 1985 or whatever. Basically, I went directly from Kiss to Slayer, and I never looked back. And I wanted to play some stuff myself. I think maybe for me it was inspirational that Darkthrone is from the same town that I am from, Kolbotn, outside of Oslo. So when I was like 14, 15, I saw them play in the local cinema and stuff, and that was an inspiration, I think.
Let's talk about your works with Dødheimsgard and your career with the band.
I met Vikotnik, I guess, quite early. I think before he started Dødheimsgard, maybe. We had a good connection, and I think I went to the army way up north in Norway, next to the Russian border. And that is when they started Dødheimsgard, I think. And he played with Fenris and Aldran. And then we said that when I come back, I will join the band. So I joined when I came back from the army, 95 or something. We recorded the Monumental Possession when I played guitars. And then on the next album, what's that? Satanic Art. I played drums. A bit different music, more to my taste. I think it's my favorite release with Dødheimsgard, Satanic Art. And then after that, we kind of grew a bit apart. We were on different stages, me and Aldran and Yusuf. So we made the 666 International. I didn't like it so much, and we went on tour with Dimmu Borgir, Dark Funeral, and what was their name? Even Fall? No. Yes, from Italy and Austria. In 99, and when we came back home, I quit the band. So that was my career.
You mentioned Darkthrone before, so let's talk about your collaboration with Darkthrone.
I don't know. It's not so much collaboration. When I was young, they are a bit older, like 3 years older than me. At least Fenris and Nocturno Culto are 3 years older. But we never went to the same school, so I first know them like after school, after the army, after everything. So, but maybe they thought it was nice that we were some guys from the same town that played, music that's we are kind of always into the same kind of music. So they like what we do, and we like what they do. So I mean, we are quite close. And then I don't know, collaboration. We asked him to Fenris to do some. He did some lyrics and some vocals for Aura Noir. I did some vocals for Darkthrone, maybe two songs or something. And I don't know, yeah. And then me and Fenris and Olav have this Coffin Storm band together too. So it's a bit me and when I lived up in the mountains, I lived very close to Nocturno Culto, so we also played together a bit, but nobody has heard it. It's on my PC. Some Black Sabbath cover songs and shit.
And now let's talk about the complete story of Aura Noir, the story of the band from the beginning, the album at your point of view.
From the beginning, we met like the same time as I met Vikotnik, I guess. No, I think Carl Michael was Aggressor. He was playing in Satyricon actually before Satyr joined, was it? No. Something like that. And Ulver. And we shared the same rehearsal place, all the bands almost. So many nights we were out drinking, and the rehearsal place was next door. So many times when we were out drinking, we could just talk to some of our friends and go play something. And me and Aggressor wanted to play some thrash metal, because everyone in the black metal scene was into old thrash metal, but nobody was playing it. We want to play black metal, but in a thrash metal way. So we went to the rehearsal place next door and made the thrash metal stuff. That was the beginning of like the typical Aura Noir you hear today. Before, it was a solo project from Aggressor even, but it was more strange music. But we decided to keep the name anyway. But yeah, we released the first mini CD in 95. I think Shagrat from Dimmeborger actually signed us. It was a local record store. And then we went on to make the Black Thrash Attack in 96, and Deep Tracts of Hell 98 maybe. The Merciless was the last album before Aggressor had this accident from the fall from 10 meters straight into the concrete. So all those albums I mentioned now, he played drums and I played drums on half of the songs. And we play bass and sing on half the songs, and Blasphemer plays guitar. After the Merciless, we had two shows. The last one in Padova, maybe in Italy, and then we played at the Rockefeller Inferno Festival in Norway, and then the accident happened, and then we had to wait for some years. We made Hades Rise together, me and Aggressor only. And after this, I've been doing all the drums on the albums. 2-3 more albums after that. And now we are in studio again, and we'll make a new album. So that's for now, at least.
You have collaborated with Immortal too. Let's talk about that period.
I was married for 1 year in 2006, I think. And then because Immortal, they live on the other side of the country. My ex-wife, her parents also lived in the same place as Abbat. So when I had to go to visit my wife's parents, I called Abbat and said, "Help!" And Ayuto, and Abbat says, "Yeah, come to me," and you must come to me. And then after a little while, because then I think he was doing still his eye project, and after some time, he phoned me and said, "Do you want to be a part of we are going to reunite with the Immortal. Do you want to play bass?" And I said, "Yes, it's okay." Because I always loved Immortal live. As a live band, I think they were exceptionally fun to watch always. And I also like the music always from the first, I don't know, mini or single. I think I heard the first thing was like the 7-inch before the first album. So I played with them for 10 years, I think, and released only the All Shall Fall album, and did many shows. So that is my history. And then they they started fighting over everything. So no more, but that's okay.
Recently, you have collaborated at the project Blood, Fire, Death, the tribute band of Battery. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, it started at the Hole in the Sky festival in Bergen. It's the same year that Quorthon died. We were a group of many of the same musicians, black metal musicians from Norway, who did a tribute show at the festival. Much of the same people like now. It was Faust on drums, Samot on guitars, Ivar on guitar, and me on bass. And then I sang one song, Satyr sang one song, Nocturno Culto sang one song, Gal sang one song, Abbat sang. I'm probably forgetting someone, but yeah, when it was now at the Beyond the Gates festival, it's basically the same festival as the Hole in the Sky, just changed the name for practical reasons or whatever. He asked us, do you want to do like a 20-year anniversary of that the Bathory tributes? And we said, okay. Now we also got joined by Fredrik Melander, the original bassist from Bathory, and Erik from Bataille, lots of cool people. We thought it was such a good atmosphere. It was like, I don't know, it was maybe even better than the first time. So we said we wanted to show it to other parts of the world too, because we enjoy much playing the songs and being together. And I don't know, it's a bit selfish for us, but we enjoy it much, and we feel that maybe nobody else can do it so much cooler. So it's nice, and it feels even better to have like the original bassist on the team, because then at least we are a little bit Bathory.
If you want to be remembered for an album in your career, an album you are particularly proud, which is and why?
I think maybe Hades Rise by Noir, because it was such a difficult, or I don't know. I was, I was sure Aggressor was dead, and then when he finally wake up after 1 month in the hospital, we were not sure if he can move his legs or arms or anything. Maybe. And suddenly, he can finally start moving and play guitar and all that again. So I think this is the album I'm most proud of, I think. And I like also the Merciless, the album before that. I'm proud of the vocals, I think. I'm also proud of the last Coffin Storm album with Olav and Fenris, actually. Because just very good performances from everyone, and I produced the whole shit myself too, which is nice.
I will ask you your individual project and your project for this 2026 with Aura Noir and your project alone.
Aura Noir, we are, like I said, we are in the finishing stages of finishing the songs for the new album. So we are a bit in and out of studio. We hopefully record it this summer, and then I don't know. They say it takes 3-4 months to have it released from Peaceville, our new record label, which is nice. And also we have plans to do more Coffin Storm, and we're playing quite a few shows too with both Blood, Fire, Death and Aura Noir, and there will be more next year. I recently quit my job to focus more on music, because I have been working very hard, like 10 hours every day for 11 years now. And I'm a bit tired of it, and I want to be more creative. So I hope I'm looking forward to the next year. This is my first week without a proper job, so I'm excited to play much more music, basically.
So, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for staying today. Good luck for all. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.